What's up guys, welcome to another video. I hope you're all doing fine. So today we are continuing on our series exploring this wonderful website called nanoreview.net. So basically it has some options for us to compare some electronic devices, and so today we're going to be looking at the section which compares CPUs. So all our computers and our laptops all have CPUs in them, so you want to really compare each CPU to know which one is more performance and which one really does the job better on. So there are so many CPUs out there, Intel, AMD, and you can see the whole bunch of them here on this list. So you have a whole bunch of them. So in order to figure out which CPU is in your computer, you have to go to computer properties and see the properties, see the CPU which is in your computer at the moment. So but definitely let's take a look at the different CPUs and try to compare them. For example, let's try to compare an i3 with an i9. So just on the i3 model, you see there are already a whole bunch of them, and as the number increases, it shows a more recent CPU or the more recent version it is. So definitely a 9350 is going to be better than an 8145. So let's try to compare an i3, for example, with an i9. Let's go with an i9, maybe get the latest too. So compare. So you can see here a comparisons of both CPUs. So this is what an i3 will look like, and this is what an i9 is going to look like. So you can see single core performance, this is what it looks like. Performance overall, this is what it looks like. So you see that there's a large gap between them because they are from virtually different generations and a very long period of time separates them. So power efficiency, nano review, final score. So you can see the advantages of each of them, and as you continue you can really see the performance of each of them. So you see how the i9 is consistently going to beat the i3. So you continue and you see like the general information about them. The release date of the i9 is the 2018, while the release date of this particular version of the i3 is 2019. So it's kind of recent, I guess. So you see performance, the number of cores, the total, and so on and so forth, the package, the memory support, and some miscellaneous information. So as you can see, it provides you in-depth information about the different processors. So you see you have the performance, the specs, and even the comments of people about them. So if you want to also compare AMD processors and Intel processors, you can do that as well. You see the Intel and the AMD 7 Pro, AMD Ryzen 7 Pro compares to the i5. You see, they are, I guess if they are on the same comparison, means they are kind of similar, but you can definitely figure that out here. So if you go with the Ryzen, you can see all the latest Threadrippers and all the rest, some very powerful CPUs. So they do some wonderful work. So let's try to compare them, for example, and see how they stack up against each other. So let's compare the AMD Ryzen Threadripper against the i9. So you can see they are not too far from each other, but the Threadripper is definitely doing some wonderful work. And so you can see all the advantages and the disadvantages, and so on and so forth. So this is a wonderful website which really provides you with in-depth information about some electronic devices. So definitely if you're trying to get a new laptop, a new computer, you want to kind of compare all those properties here, and that help you make your choice at the end of the day. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Catch you on the next one.